Honorable Minister for PBs, Ambassador Albat Ramdin Saab, Honorable Minister for Defence, Mrs. Krishna Mathura Ji, Senior Government Officials, Permanent Secretary BBs, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I am deeply honored to be part of this handing over ceremony of today. This marks another significant milestone in the strong and enduring partnership between India and Suriname. Our relations are cordial and we are built on mutual understanding, trust and strong people-to-people ties. We share the common experiences of the decolonization and a commitment to multi-party democracy as foundation of nation building. With rich cultural diversity and ongoing economic development, the deep bonds of diaspora continue to strengthen our ties, underpinning further cooperation and mutual growth. Dear friends, since diplomatic ties were established, the bilateral relations have been cemented by several high levels of exchanges and visits at various levels. The last summit level meetings on the sidelines of the India CARICOM in Georgetown in November 2024 further boosted our collaboration and cooperation in new areas besides bolstering the ongoing partnership. Despite our own resource constraints, we keep sharing our developmental experiences and technical know-how with the Global South in the spirit of the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means the entire world is one family. Our development partnership assistance is a human-centric, focused on sustainability and guided by respect and diversity without any condition attached. In this regard, our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi stated in Uganda in way back in 2018 when he is addressing the National Assembly of the Uganda, quote, "Our development partnership will be guided by your priorities. It will be on the terms that will comfortable for you, that will liberate your potential and not constraints your future," unquote. This philosophy could be well observed during the pandemic times when India donated vaccines and health gears to needy countries including Suriname. India also provided flood and other humanitarian assistance and donation of medicines to mitigate health challenges and the disaster challenges. Dear friends, the essential food supplies reinforcing our support to Suriname's food security to help the Suriname's farmer and bolster the incomes and the rural employment. India have also extended a grant of $1 million of US dollar under which machinery for passion fruit processing plant at the Milk Central in Paramaribo have been shipped from India and we are expecting to reach shortly. India has also extended grant for quick impact projects that supports local communities by rehabilitation of recreational centers at Lilydorp jogging track as well as DC Robles Plain in Nikeri, creating community engagement space, developing skill building sites and enhancing educational institutions with essential tools for effective learning. Recently, we already inaugurated two such projects, one in Natin and the other one is Arakus. And fifth one, that the traffic signaling of the traffic light is going to be signed today. Today, on the behalf of the Government of India, I am going to hand over 4,500 military uniforms to the Government of Republic of Suriname. This gesture is a more than just a donation. It is a symbol of our shared trust and commitment to standing each other. These uniforms will support Suriname's brave defense forces, and this gesture will also help in protecting our shared vision of peace and security that is, we believe, the essential for the progress. India and Suriname have to continue working to conclude other already agreed upon initiatives by reaffirming our commitment to deepening this partnership through transformative initiative. We want to conclude establishment of Center for Excellence in Paramaribo to foster innovation and skill development, along with setting up an old age home. Additionally, a new cycle of quick impact projects should also be explored. I expect new project submission from Suriname side so that the societies shall be transformed and empowered. I am confident that implementation of the quick impact project regarding installation of the traffic light system, which will further enhance mobility and safety in near future, near the school. Dear friends, our collaboration within CARICOM has yielded promising outcome, promoting regional integration and sustainable development. Together, we will continue to build a future rooted in mutual respect, prosperous, and progress. We also shared India's developmental experience through training under ITEC program that covers a wide range of the subjects and fields. This year, the number of slots were significantly increased for Suriname. Earlier, it was less than 50, 48, but this year it is going to be 64. And the good thing is that a dozen of courses or the allocation made for the defense setup. So I am encouraged and urged through this platform to explore the courses and optimally utilize the courses. At the last but not least, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to Minister Albert Ramni Saab for his guidance and support that was instrumental in my settling down process here, as well as in the implementation of the process of our collaborative projects laid down in the last couple of years, even decade. And I wish for your great successor in the OS. And the last, in India, we celebrate election process as the festival of democracy. And I feel the same vibe here in ongoing election process and election campaign that is a true reflection of democracy. So let's cherish the spirit and enjoy the election process. Jai Bharat, Jai Suriname. Thanks for your kind attention.
Thank you very much for hosting us and for putting this ceremony in place. Ambassador of the Republic of India in Suriname, Sri Subhas Gupta. I always wanted to say this, and those who know me know this. Commander of the National Army, Brigadier General. I've waited a long time to hear Brigadier General Wenekyoasen, the Permanent Secretaries of Defense and Suriname, and and Foreign Affairs, but it's the same like Suriname. It's the same. Other high officials of the ministry. First of all, thank you very much for being here. Ambassador said a lot already, and I think it's a good avenue to further go into it. The handover today of 4,500 military uniforms, comprising of 4,000 for the Surinamese Army and 500 for the Navy, is again such a tangible support which the government of India has provided in many areas, but certainly now in the area of defense. So thank you very much, Ambassador, for facilitating that. As you mentioned, this was part of a process going forward from our meetings in Guyana with Foreign Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar, and then subsequently when we had the honor to jointly co-chair the 8th Joint Commission between Suriname and India in December 2023, where we had discussions on this again. And I think that meeting was critical as we had just completed our debt restructuring process in terms of setting out a new schedule of cooperation, because many of the projects which were included in the debt portfolio in the lines of credit were terminated. But we set up a new set of program, among which at least these three, but there are many more. One is, of course, the support which you provided through the quick impact projects, which we have nearing conclusion. I want to thank Ambassador Ilahi for coordinating the portfolio, and I think we have done a great job in delivering on those. And rest assured, we will come to you with 5 new projects for 2025. There are lots of needs, and these projects have an immediate impact on communities. So communities feel immediately get the benefits from it. But also your support in terms of promoting productivity. The Melek Centrale, the fruit processing project is one of these. And we look forward to continuing that trajectory. Functional cooperation in areas of education, which you mentioned, the scholarships are critically important to build capacity in our society, but also the functional cooperation which you have done here through these projects. We will sign later the agreement on the traffic lights, which will improve safety for children. All these things are small but very powerful representation of the relationship which exists between the Republic of India and the Republic of Suriname. And this is not one of recent past, but it's one of a long history. So I can assure you this relationship will continue as we go forward in no uncertain terms. Our political commitments are known. We have similar views on democracy. We have similar views on solidarity. You have been one of the few, if not the only country, who demonstrated during a COVID period global solidarity, also to small countries like in our own region, even though you had your own needs to take care of. That's the kind of solidarity that we are looking for in between relations with our friends. And while India is, of course, hundreds times larger than Suriname, for you it did not matter whether it's a small country or a large country, but you have shown that kind of an emotional connection between us. And it's nothing to do, in my view, if I may say that, with the cultural heritage, because you have helped other countries where no Indians live or no descendants from Indian heritage. Let me take this opportunity to express Suriname's condemnation also on the attacks which recently took place in India, on Indian soil. And any terrorist attacks, whether that's in the Gaza or elsewhere, we condemn. Unacceptable in international relations. It breaches many international conventions. So this tension which exists not only from now but since long, I do hope, while we condemn the attacks as terrorist attacks, I do hope that both countries can engage peacefully in trying to find a solution going forward. We know that wars do not result for anybody as a win-win situation. It's a lose-lose situation. Everybody loses from that. But at the same time, I hope that peaceful engagement can take place between countries and to find solutions going forward. But what has happened, you have our full solidarity in that regard. I want to close by saying that the support which the Republic of India has provided to Suriname over the past years has a meaningful impact on our economy, our social life, and our people. And I do hope that it will continue for many, many decades to come. I know that we can benefit from India's experience as a leading economy in the world in different other areas as well, whether that's in terms of how you organize elections through digital means, with technology, whether that's in terms of IT, cybersecurity. There are many areas in which the Ministry of Defense can engage with you in terms of strengthening their capacity, both in terms of knowledge as well as in terms of people. And I hope that we can embark on that trajectory as well. So I want to thank you on the difficult circumstances to be here, but I wish you also all the best and strength in your personal endeavors. Thank you very much.
Minister Ramdeen, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Subhas Gupta, Permanent Secretaries of Defense and Foreign Affairs, the Commander of the Suriname Armed Forces, Brigadier General Werner Kiwasen, and all members of the leadership of the Defense Organization, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today we stand at a momentous juncture in the enduring friendship between the Ministry of Defense and the Republic of India. Our two countries share a long-standing history of cooperation, a relationship built on mutual respect and shared values. The relations between India and the Ministry of Defense consist of close relations in the field of education and training of Surinamese military personnel in India, especially in the domain of the Air Force, which is of great importance to the development of this branch of the armed forces. The cooperation is also shown in the form of logistical and infrastructural strengthening and civil-military relations, which is one of the pillars of the Surinamese defense policy. In order to bring the cooperation to a higher level, an Indian delegation conducted a working visit at the Ministry of Defense in July 2023. At the end of this visit, both the Surinamese as well as the Indian side agreed upon cooperation and assistance in 12 areas, which vary from uniforms for the armed forces, ICT training, cybersecurity and cyber defense, assistance with training and restructuring of our tailor department, safety and security within the interior and at the borders. And today I can assure you that from that point, both parties have been working on the successful execution of these areas of cooperation. This is a clear example that the Defense Organization is continuously undertaking efforts to maintain and broaden development. We are therefore seeking partners who are willing to go along this path of partnership with us. And Ambassador, India has demonstrated a strong commitment to support us in strengthening our military capability. We trust and support each other to maintain a close and fruitful relationship, and we both make efforts to explore new cooperation fields. Ladies and gentlemen, in the past, we have been privileged to collaborate with India through various credit lines, which have played a crucial role in supporting our defense capacity. This day, however, marks a new chapter in our partnership. This gesture of goodwill is a powerful symbol of the strength of our friendship and the depth of India's commitment to our nation's progress. Thank you so much. We appreciate this a lot, Ambassador. It is therefore with profound gratitude that I accept this generous grant of 4,500 military uniforms from the Republic of India. These military uniforms are more than just garments. They are a tangible representation of India's support for our servicemen and servicewomen who work tirelessly to protect our nation's sovereignty and security. This contribution will undoubtedly enhance the professionalism and readiness of our forces, boosting their morale and enabling them to better serve our country. This grant strengthens our defense capabilities and reinforces the bonds of friendship between our two nations. I therefore extend our sincerest appreciation to the government and the people of India for this infallible contribution. May this ceremony be a testament to the enduring friendship between our countries. We look forward to continuing our collaboration and strengthening our ties in the years to come. Together, we can achieve even greater progress and prosperity for our people. Thank you. Thank you, India. Thank you, Ambassador.